Okay, Monday the 8th of December. Last week we had a good week, but it's pretty rough. I think I took a trade every day, and I got to stop break even on every trade Monday to Thursday, and then we finally took a win on Friday. So like P&L wise, it's a good week, but conditions were tough, man. Getting that break even. Anyway, coming into today, we got no news today. No news Monday. I'm going to be careful today. Daily chart looks bullish, right? We're very high though, so I feel like when we're this high, you don't know when we want a retracement. But for me, the clear draw is this daily fair value gap that we haven't tapped, right? And obviously this daily high here, but that's obviously what formed the fair value gap. On the lower time frames, again, it just looks, same thing. We've got this 4-hour gap that we are holding. I believe we do have yes, we do have a new week opening gap here though, which is, it has been filled, but we could still want to return to it. But I do think we will just trade higher. We've got a London low here inside the gap. And on ES, we've got a similar thing, except we do actually have an S&T with the London low on ES. So that's a good sign that that could possibly be low of day. Market opens in 3 minutes. We've also got a data wick here, it looks like, or just a New York like AM open range wick, so that's a good target. And that's what I see. So the trades I'll possibly be looking for is us to sweep the London low and then continue higher, or for us to just continue higher and catch a kind of continuation. Or possibly, if we come and sweep this high, say off straight off open, and then we start to get bearish reaction, I could possibly look to short to take London lows, as we do have LRLR here. And I believe we have... no, okay, so these 4-hour gaps have all been filled. So for me, the clear draw is this high here, and then obviously this daily gap, as they are very close to each other. So we'll see if we can use that to get into any trades today. All right, so at the moment, we're respecting this 15-minute gap. Let's see if we can actually close when market opens. Okay, no, we closed below it. So that leads me to believe we're probably going to run for London high here, or at least make an S&T with it. So let's make sure I have it marked out on ES. Well, there we go. That low has just been taken. So we now have the S&T. This gap I have marked is the 3-minute. Now, obviously, as you can see, we're very bullish, but if we can not take this high and get a somewhat decent close, which does not look likely, then this looks like a very good long for me now that we've got the S&T down here. Because obviously, okay, there we go. So that's not a trade, but the reason I like that was that yes, we inversed the 15-minute, but that was so ES could come and take the London low. Obviously, there already was an S&T, so it's not the exact London low, as ES is already below that, but the 7 AM low. We're now pushing higher, so like I said, we probably just want to see this high, so we'll see if there's any trades or if we're just going to run towards it with no entry. All right, I'm possibly looking to try this 30-second. Now, the reason I like it is we pushed up, we made relative equal highs with this high, and then we left this high, and we've left this daily fair value gap. Obviously, are all my drawn liquidities. We had the 5-minute CISD. We closed above the down close candle. We are in a 2-minute, about to be in a 3-minute once we can tap that. Hopefully we don't leave that unfilled. And also a 1-minute fair value gap. Let's just see. Hopefully we can tap this 3-minute. Because I do not want to leave equal lows and an unfilled 3-minute below, because I will not be long in that. There we go. So we've tapped into that. Obviously we've got the higher time frame S&T with ES being a lot lower. So with my obviously having a very confident draw and having bullish order flow, 5-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute bullish, confirmations, fair value gap, CISDs, and then a major SMT. And obviously there's an SMT with this low because ES has just been dumping. I'm willing to try any good longs that appear, and at the moment it's just this 30-second gap. But if we can go lower and create another one, or create a 1-minute gap, I'll be taking that also. So let's see. Obviously, this high here is an S&T, right? Obviously, there was an S&T here when ES is sold off, but we don't have a 15-minute gap. We don't have an hourly gap. We don't sweep any highs. We don't have any S&T, so it's not a protected high. Just thought I'd mention that. So that's why that high is a good first target and a good break-even point. Okay, so we've just got this nice reaction, 30-second gap. The reason I'm not taking this is because I don't love it, right? We've been trading lower. We've disrespected these 3-minute gaps. We've left this low here, and we've left the London low, and we've left this unfilled 15-minute gap. Yes, it's an SMT, but like I said, there's also a bearish SMT, and obviously me wanting to long, that does not affect me, but now I'm unsure what we want to do, right? Like, if I was to long now and we were to come and take London low, I'd be like, yeah, obviously we wanted London low. That was stupid, right? So whether this works or not too bothered sitting out on it. If I did if I did take it, it would look something like that, 2.2R. But like I say, if we take London low, sweep this 15-minute gap, obviously still have our higher time frame SMT for most of this range, then yes, I'll look for longs. But for me, there's no reason we should come down that low and then leave these gaps before getting the long, if you know what I mean. Like, I get it, it's SMT, but we didn't even need to take this low, really, in my opinion. We just needed, we already had the SMT, right? So we'll see if this works or not, but either way, I am not going to be in it. There we go. Perfect example of what I was saying, why I did not like that long. Obviously, the reasons I didn't like it were because we wanted this low, and what happened, right? And that's just the thing, you have to zoom out. Like, obviously, mechanically, you could have said that was valid because we'd swept a low, right? We did sweep a low, this one. Lots of S&T and clear drawing liquidities, right? But you've got to think about it. We are in this range between this low and this high, right? I don't want to trade inside a range, neither does anyone, right? Because, I mean, look at us now, we're clearly, doesn't even seem like we're bullish, right? We probably won't even get a trade today, but that not getting a trade is always going to be 1,000,000 times better than taking a loss, right? And like I said, like, I could have kind of tricked myself in a way to thinking that was valid because, you know, I wanted longs. We had the clear draws, we had the SMT, we had the nice displacement through two gaps. It looks very good mechanically, but you have to zoom out and you have to think, why would we come this close? Like, it's not like if we just made the SMT, you know, maybe it's a different story. I probably still wouldn't have taken it, but say this low made the S&T with London low, you know, then you get that reaction. Okay, that would probably have worked, but we were up here and we had the S&T, so why would we come that low to then respect the S&T? You just have to think about things from just a like logical way, not just, oh, but mechanically there's an S&T, there's a 30-second gap, let's just give it a try. Right? No, that's not what you do. That being said, obviously now we have traded lower. We have tapped this 15-minute gap down here. Obviously we go on the 15-minute chart, we have an S&T with this low still. But then ES does have these relative equal lows, what it could want. But the gaps here where we've got a 2-minute up here. I don't know if we're going to open a 3-minute, no, probably not. If we get along here, would I take it? The answer is probably yes, right? Because this looks 100 times better now that we've swept this low. We've come into discount of this range here. Obviously, you could argue it's this low, which we haven't tapped into it just yet, but I would count the range as this low here. Tapped into a discounted 15-minute gap, SMT, and then hopefully we can get this 2-minute inverse. And like I said, same targets with the relative equal highs and the daily fair value gap, and obviously we're coming out of an hourly fair value gap and the new week opening gap. This would be a very, very nice A+ long and much better than the 30-second one. Okay, so this 3-minute inversion here is a long I would take. Now the reason for it is, like I say, we come down, we tap into all these discounted 15-minute 1-hour gap, new week opening gap PD arrays, right? We get an S&T, we've got clear bullish targets with these equal highs and then the unfilled daily gap and the kind of Friday's high. Then for the entry, so obviously we tap the 15-minute gap. From that, we get a nice 3-minute wick. We've then come down and tapped the consequent encroachment of this wick perfectly. So that's a perfect place for my stop loss, as the CE of a wick, like a big wick like that, is a rejection block PD array. And then we've got the singular 3-minute. We do have the 2-minute above, which isn't amazing, but obviously the model I trade, the rules are to take the highest inversion time frame gap. So we'll be taking that 3-minute. If we do take it, we will be going break even at this high here, and I will probably be holding it until this daily fair value gap for around a 2.8R. So let's see if we get it and if it works, but we might just continue selling off, and then there'll be no trades, which is fine. All right, again with this long right, although I do like the mechanical side to it, 15-minute gap, we did actually close below the hourly gap, but we're respecting the obviously the new week opening gap, S&T, and then 3-minute inverse. It just doesn't look nice, right? Like the amount of time it took. We had the huge wick up, and then we traded lower to below half the wick. Obviously, the body's just about disrespect the wick, and then we push up, and then we like look. If you look on the 1 minute, we're kind of just coming from nowhere. 3-minute inverse, where we don't have any other gaps above other than the 2 minute, which is obviously a lower time frame than the 3 minute. But I just don't like it. Right? Why would I take this when I'm just unsure? So we're going to be leaving that, and I doubt we will find a trade today. But it's a no news Monday, and we have got, I believe, on Friday. On Wednesday, sorry, we've got FOMC, right? So expecting today and tomorrow to not be great. 10 a.m. news tomorrow and a tentative news, so not sure about look at that. We're not even going to inverse the gap. See, I'm just I'm going to keep watching for 20 more minutes. Maybe it's only 10 a.m. but I'm very confident I will stay out of anything today, as there's nothing at all that's popped out to me. Okay, so that is me done for today. We're just not getting anything. It just looks like we're trading lower. We're not getting any nice reactions from sweeping lows. So I don't want anything. This is just consolidation crap as well. I'm very happy again with performance today. I feel like I've traded really well the last week and now today. Definitely prevented myself from taking a loss here, which I definitely feel like I would have took before, like when I wasn't trading as well. And then also stop myself from FOMOing to any, like, I don't know, 30-second short here or a 30-second long here. Do you know what I mean? Any type of trades here that I could have lost, as I don't really see anything good that would have won. I mean, we had the 3-minute inverse short, but not shorting with this highs, right? So yeah, nothing today. Kind of expected for a no news Monday, but it doesn't hurt to come on and have a look if you've got the discipline. If you know you don't have the discipline, days like today, you just have to cut them out. And obviously, if there's a good trade, you miss it. That's unfortunate. But like, for example, if I didn't have discipline today, I definitely would have took 1, maybe even 2 losses, right? But we end the day with no trades taken. Like I said, tomorrow might also not be amazing, but we will come back tomorrow and we'll see if there's anything. And hopefully Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are good. Although I may not trade Wednesday, as we do have the FOMC in the PM session, so I'll probably just skip out on the AM session. And so hopefully Thursday and Friday are our days this week. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.